미래 양이 온줄 알았더니
I really don't think you have anything to worry about, Charlie Brown. After all, science has shown that a person's character isn't truly established until they're at least 5 years old.
But I am 5. I'm more than 5.
Oh, well, that's the way it goes. The only thing wrong with Charlie Brown is his lack of confidence, his inferiority. And his lack of confidence, his clumsiness, his inferiority, and his lack of confidence. His stupidity, his clumsiness, his inferiority, and his lack of confidence. His clumsiness, his inferiority, his lack of confidence.
Did you know that Charlie Brown has never pitched a winning baseball game? Never been able to keep a kite in the air? Never won a game of checkers and never successfully punted a football? Sometimes I marvel at his consistency.
I think Charlie Brown has nice hands.
It is truly a dog's life. Charlie Brown never brings me coffee in the morning. I feel so neglected.
Now, Linus, I want you to take a good look at Charlie Brown's face. Charlie Brown, hold still a minute. I want Linus to look at your face. Now, this is what you call a failure face. Study it carefully. You rarely see such a good example. Notice the deep lines, the dull, vacant expression in the eyes. Yes, I would say this is one of the finest failure faces you're liable to see in a very long while.
Some days, I wake up early to watch the sunrise, and I think to myself how beautiful it is, and how my life lies before me, and I get a very positive feeling about things. Like this morning, for instance. The sky is so clear, and the sun so bright. How could anything go wrong on a day like this?
You're a good man, Charlie Brown. You're the kind of reminder we need. You have humility, nobility, and a sense of honor that is very rare indeed. You're a good man, Charlie Brown, and we know you will go very far. Yes, it's hard to believe, almost frightening to conceive what a good man you are.
You are kind.
You are kind to all the animals and every little bird. With a heart of gold, you believe what you're told.
Every single solitary word.
You bravely face adversity. You're cheerful through the day. You're thoughtful, brave, and courteous.
And you also have some faults for the moment. Let's just say
That you're a good man, Charlie Brown. You're a prince, and a prince should be king. With a heart such as yours, you can open any doors. You can go out and do anything. You could be king, Charlie Brown. You could be king.
If only you weren't so wishy-washy.
This is for you, Lucy. Happy Valentine's Day. No, that's not quite right. This is for you, Lucy. Happy Valentine's Day. You can do it if you just don't get nervous. This is for you, Lucy. Happy Valentine's Day. Okay, here she comes. You can do it. This is for you, Lucy. Merry Christmas. Ah. Well, Lucy, I'm so depressed. Everything's going wrong. I don't know what to do.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Charlie Brown. Maybe there's something I can do to help. I think what you need most is to come right out and admit all things that are wrong with you.
Do you really think that'll help?
Certainly.
All right. I guess I'll try. I'm not very handsome or clever or lucid. I've always been stupid at spelling and numbers. I've never been much playing football or baseball or marbles or ping pong. I'm usually awful at parties and dances. I stand like a stick, or I cough and I laugh, or I don't bring a present, or I spill the ice cream, or I get so depressed I stand and I scream. Oh, how could there possibly be one small person that's totally, utterly blah like me?
Well, I think that's okay for a starter.
A starter?
Certainly. You don't think that mentioning these few superficial failings are going to do any good, do you? Why, Charlie Brown, you really have to be down. You're stupid, self-centered, and moody.
I'm moody.
You're terribly dull to be with.
That's right. And nobody likes me, not Frida, or Shermy, or Linus, or Schroeder,
Or Lucy.
or Lucy,
Or Snoopy.
or no, wait a minute. Snoopy likes me.
He only likes you because you feed him. That doesn't count.
Or Snoopy. Oh, how could there possibly be one small person that's totally, utterly
Wait, you're not very much of a person.
that's certain?
And yet there is reason for hope.
There's hope?
For although you are no good at music like Schroeder, or happy like Snoopy, or lovely like me, you have the distinction to be no one else but the singular, remarkable, unique Charlie Brown.
I'm me.
Yes, it's amazingly true. For whatever it's worth, Charlie Brown, you're you.
Gosh. You know what, Lucy? I feel a lot better now. You're a true friend, Lucy. You're a true friend.
That'd be 5 cents, please.
Hey, Linus. Where are you going?
Lucy's teaching me, Charlie Brown. She says the sister is responsible for the education of her younger brother, so she's teaching me. Boy, is she intelligent.
Come along, Linus. You see this tree? It's called a fir tree. It's called a fir tree because it gives us fur for coats. It also gives us wool in the
Gosh,
wintertime.
that's fascinating, Lucy. I never knew that before.
This is an elm tree. It's very little, but it can grow up into a giant tree. And oh, you can tell how old it is by counting its leaves.
That's very interesting. I never knew that before.
Now, wait a minute, Lucy. I don't mean to
And
interrupt,
way up
but
there, those fluffy little white things, those are clouds. They make the wind blow, and when it's cold and winter is upon us, those are bugs. They make the grass grow.
Is that so?
Uh-huh. They grow all over, and no one seems to know just how a little thing like that gives so much water. Do you see that bird? It's called an eagle, but since it's little, it has another name, a sparrow. On Christmas and Thanksgiving, we eat them.
Now wait a minute. I'm sorry, but I just can't sit back and listen to your
And while you're
wild.
there, the little stars and planets make the rain that falls in showers. And when it's cold and winter is upon us, the snow comes up, just like the flowers.
Now wait a minute, Lucy. I know what's wrong. Snow doesn't come up, it comes down.
After it comes up, the wind blows it around so it looks like it's coming down, but actually it comes up like grass. It comes up, Charlie Brown. Snow comes up.
Oh, good grief.
Why is Charlie Brown baked into heading against a tree?
To loosen the bark to make the tree grow faster. Come along, Linus.
My stomach clock just went off. It's supper time and Charlie Brown has forgotten to feed me. Here I lay, a withering hollow shell of a dog. And this is my supper dish, empty. But that's all right. You remember, when a furry friend comes to greet him after school, then he'll remember. And when he does, he'll rush out here to the doghouse. But it will be too late. There will be nothing left but the dry carcass of a former friend who yet knew who used to laugh and play so happily with him. Nothing left but the bleached bones of us to me. I've been standing here for a whole minute or so.
Well, I think it kind of looks like a plane the way the lights are blinking on and off. Schroeder! Do you think that's a star or a plane?
Well, it looks like a star, but it could be a planet, or maybe even a satellite.
It could be a satellite. I had one. Well, we'll never know just by standing here.
Where are you going?
Over here to get a closer look.
Sometimes I like to sit up here after supper time to hear the sounds of the night, but something seems to be missing. Ow! In my opinion, that's what it needed.
I'm so happy. That little red-headed girl dropped her pencil. It has teeth marks all over it. She nibbles her pencil. She's human. I guess today hasn't been such a bad day after all. Happiness is finding a pencil, pizza with sausage.
Telling the time.
Happiness is learning to whistle.
Tying your shoe for the very first time. Happiness is playing a drum in your own school band.
And happiness is walking hand in hand.
Happiness is two kinds of ice cream.
Knowing a secret.
Climbing a tree.
is anyone and anything at all that's loved by you.
Happiness is having a sister,
Sharing a sandwich,
getting along.
Happiness is singing together when day is through. And happiness is those who sing with you. Happiness is morning and evening, daytime and nighttime too.
For happiness